Oh, for the love of Pete. This had to have been the longest process of my life. How's everybody tonight? Good? Cool. It's been a day. Let me tell you, closing down an office with 1,000 freaking clients in 6 weeks. Whoo, doggy. It is something else. And then I'm 5 minutes late. Literally, I must be an idiot or something. I am technologically challenged. That's all I can say. 5 minutes late because there's like this chat box on the side and then there's the video screen, right? Yeah. So then on the bottom, before you start, it says share and then it says go live. Well, the button to hit go live was covered up by the chat box and I couldn't get rid of it. And I'm like, hi, Jackie. I'm so glad you're here. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Whatever this energy is, it's got to go. Because I'm not digging it. I'm just not. Oh my goodness. Oh, right. I was trying to remember the title of the freaking video. I made it up last night and then I get on here and I'm struggling so much right now. I had a brain fart and I couldn't remember the title of my own video. So if y'all think you're having a bad day, I'm right here with you. It's been challenging. It really has. But the question of the day, I'm going to wait until a few more people get in. I'm going to shuffle in the meantime. Will they commit? I knew you would be here, Jackie, and I love you for it. Maybe if we're lucky, Oscar will pop in. Nikki was shaking bacon. So people with questions, will they commit? Maybe I should have said, will they commit or should they be committed? You get it? Yeah. What can I say? I'm a real comedian. I pride myself on bad jokes. It's part of my charm. Believe it or not. So I'm having some grape juice. Welch's, of course. As if. It's Friday night and mommy's allowed. You wouldn't know I was screaming like a maniac like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, I'm gonna be late. You ever get in that mood? I hate to be late. It's not part of my nature and I'm slightly OCD. So then I get unglued and then I have anxiety because of it just compounds. Y'all lucky you ain't up here. Just saying. Shit or get off the pot. I love you. I really do. So the question is, subscribers, will they commit? Let's find out. So what I'm thinking is we will do a collective and then I can go by sign. Everybody on board with that? Gotta ask your opinions. This is for you. It's for you, my lovies. Let's see what fun we can shake up tonight, shall we? All right. I think I've shuffled enough. I don't know why. I feel like shuffling. But if I had it my way, I'd just shuffle and I'd keep talking and I'd get lost in it and forget that I was shuffling to actually read. Jackie, don't be afraid to be like, hey, Cece, get back to the cards, bitch. Just saying. Sometimes I need to be redirected. I'm like a squirrel with shiny objects, like, yeah. All right, overall energy. Will they commit? Let's see why the Death card is here. Okay. So, something is coming to an end. For others of you, things could be transforming because you're manifesting maniacs right now. Manifestation is the way it goes, right? We think it, we speak it, we write it in journals and in other things. We bring it into existence. We will it into being. That's the magician. He doesn't have to work at it. He just says, oh, well, I want this to happen. And then the universe says, hey, what you want is in line with what we want to give you. So if it's not in line with the universe, then chances are, may not happen. Some of you are pretending there's no problem. Could be blocked emotionally. Could be blocking someone on social media, or they you. This is a general reading, guys. It can go vice versa. Just remember. This could also have already happened. Maybe somebody said, hey, I'm going to let go. They were trying to manipulate. Oh my God. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're good. Somebody gave an ultimatum and said, hey, look, it's manipulation here for somebody, and you're going to know if it's your story or not. Somebody said, if you're not going to commit, I'm out of here. But they really didn't want it to end. It was a source of manipulation because they thought, hey, you know what? He really loves me. I'm going to tell him that I'll leave if he doesn't give me the ring. Could be male or female. Doesn't matter, guys. Take it how it resonates. But then it backfired. And the person really did leave. And they were like, oh, no, why did he leave? Because you told them either commit right now or go bye-bye. And they chose to leave for somebody. So one of you is also showing a great deal of patience and restraint. Whoa, okay. Somebody wants to mend a fence. They burned a bridge and now they want to come back and repair it after a breakup. Somebody is wishing on a star and hoping for, yeah, love to bloom again. Somebody overplayed their hand. Never a fun time. Oh, what the hell is this? Okay. Sorry. Like a pile of cards is just sitting over here. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? Hey, when that happens. Hey. All righty. Yeah, fighting for the sake of fighting. Like, there's not actually a point to it. There's nothing good about it. It's just causing stuff just for the hell of it because you're bored, nothing better to do. So things had to come to an end. Somebody's like, all right, if I ain't worth it, I'm out. Wheel of Fortune, miraculously turning in your favor, saying, cool your jets. Take a minute to look at the situation from a different perspective, right? You can be victorious. You can. But you got to keep that toot under wraps. You dig? You feel me? Because the truth is all well and good when it's mature. It would be a miracle. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes. The King of Swords is a mature energy, but he's very logical. This is truth delivered without tact. But it's honest. You can be sure that whatever is spoken by that person is their truth. Decisions. Somebody's at a crossroads wondering, should I or shouldn't I? But it's more heavily weighing on the side of burden. Yep. There's the manipulator, folks. 7 of Swords. Somebody, what did I say? Somebody trying to manipulate for a commitment. Exactly what I frickin' said. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. I so appreciate that. Okay, so as my collective, what can people do to get what it is that they're supposed to have? What can bring the commitment about? About face. Safe face. Oh no, man. Gotta take action. Gotta get to getting. Right? Get out of the mental prison. Don't stay trapped there. You beat the dead horse long enough. He ain't coming back to life, right? The situation ain't changing unless somebody does something, takes action to change it. Now, I find this amusing. You know what? I just got a thought. All of my readings that are live next week, I may do with Shania Twain titles. Whose bed have their boots been under? These boots are made for walking. Actually, I don't know if she did that. That was Nancy Sinatra, but you know, it sounded good. If you're not in it for love. Good titles, I'll tell you what. All I know is I am so glad I'm too mentally exhausted. Oh my God, I felt that. Want to act like a fuck boy? Then you do you, boo boo. That's why I love you, Jackie. Hell to the yeah. All right, so how we bring about commitment is being clear-headed, being honest with yourself, being honest with the other person. Don't manipulate to get a commitment because that doesn't freaking work because they stood their ground and said, nah, I'm good. You want a commitment? Then do what you know is right. You can't push somebody who isn't ready because if you do and they do take the bait, ain't going to work out because they weren't ready. You have to allow things to unfold naturally. You have to allow for things to do or be what they're meant to be in their right time. Everything has its time. Right? Too much sun on a plant, it can wither away and die. Too much water, it'll wither away and die. Excess is not a good thing. Moderation, that's what we do. All right. Start over. Learn to love yourself. Ooh, that was big. Right? Because somebody can't be bothered if they're not getting the whole truth. And for some of you, somebody just couldn't be bothered to put in the work. And that's why it's easy to say, oh, you want me to commit or I should go? Well, okay, yeah, see ya. They don't want to put the work in because if somebody's really committed, they'll sit down and have a conversation and say, I appreciate it. I know what you're trying to do. I love you, but just be patient, you know, chillax, chill out. They're not falling. What the hey? Okay. But I just say, be patient. The seeds have been planted, okay? Your hard work was not in vain. You will reap the rewards of what you've sown. And for some of you, it's independence. Manipulation doesn't lead to a good place, boys and girls. Don't do it. Don't do it. But you still have a chance. Maybe not with them, but there's still an opportunity. You have the Four of Wands. That's home and family. Some of you could be moving to a new location. Regarding home and family, you could be weighing your options. Hierophant, that's about long-term commitments, possibly marriage. Victory. It's time to forget about it, go out and be seen, because here we have the Wheel of Fortune once again, boys and girls. This is divinely guided. This is out of your hands. This is not in your control, okay? You made your move. The move that you were allowed to make because we all have free will. That free will led you to a bad decision, and now the universe is like, take the reins for a minute. Jesus be taking the wheel. That's all I'm saying. Now, for the ones who are not getting a commitment, why is this being a thing? Okay. Told me this week that my pride holds me back. I connected with him and told him that it's called self-respect, Daddy. You know what, Nikki? I understand. I really do. All right, so let's do a thing. For Aries, where is this leading? Or for those of you dealing with Aries, take some time to rest. Take some time to go on a vacation. Go play. We're all Aries in the room. Yay. I'm digging it. Take a vacation. You need to heal from some heartache, from some pain that has troubled you, Aries. You got a lot going on. You've got a heavy heart. Right? It's just the three of us so far, and we're all three Aries, so I guess I'll just read for Aries. Pot weed and have a date with my girls at the beach tomorrow. Good for you. Time to chillax. Put on some Hawaiian music, reggae tunes, do a thing. All right. So taking a break, taking some time out, and what is it? Nikki, must be you. Going to play with the girls. Celebration, because you were invited to go somewhere. You're hanging out, you're socializing, right? Could be juggling some stuff. You may be juggling men in a minute. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Oh, you're just being quiet. Sneaky Aisha. I always watch your readings. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome in, Aisha. Thanks for joining the party. Yeah. So somebody is letting go, letting loose, releasing the burdens. Need to let go of that shit. How do you do that? You go take a vacation and you stop worrying. You don't need to worry. This is unnecessary worry because the universe has your back. Fresh start, new beginning, taking a chance, taking a risk. I love it. No kidding. Ooh la la. You know any 50, 60-year-old men out there? Looking for a Scorpio in particular. Just saying, might be someone out there. Fresh start, new beginning, using your intuition, knowing that this is the bomb, right? Gonna have a lot of options, Aries. A lot of options. So many, in fact, that you ain't gonna know which way to go. You're like, ooh. But 9 of Wands, that's about courage. Why courage? Look at the card, man. He's holding on to that wand. He's like, I don't know if I can pull myself up. It's just that one last sword in the back. But hey, you know what? It's going to be an easy one to pick up because, you know, that's a wand of self-love. That's getting up and doing what's best for you no matter what. That is learning to be strong. That's why it's courageous. Leaving behind those other 8 that aren't working for you. And let me clarify that, because if shit's dragging you down, if things feel heavy around certain people, if the energy just feels like, ugh, like you want to shake it off, you know, you want to be Taylor Swift for a fucking minute, right? Yeah, that's not good. Whew, I am sweating to death. Men have been like moths to a flame. I know it's summer. Yeah, it's that summer vibe, I'm telling you. Whew. Man, I might have to open a window or something. I am sweating to death. But then I'm 50, so for me, I guess it's sweating to the oldies. Oh, I crack me up. Well, hello, Michelle Larson. Glad you could make it. Oh my God, I am a hot mess. Whew, emphasis on the hot. Dying. And I've got the air conditioning on and everything. I don't like sweating. All right. So, oh, nice. I like it. The devil in reverse. Get rid of the bad shit. That's what that is. Yay. Aries is done. And not just me. Aries is done. Like all of my readings are like, somebody feels like they did not get justice in a situation. Why are you doing things? Justice is coming to right the wrongs. Fair and balanced decisions that are going to be brought about by this leap of courage. Yeah, exactly. New opportunities to invest in what? Say it with me. That big old cup of love. You know what I mean. The feminine energy, waking up. Some of you could be coming in contact with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, what do we got for Taurus? I may have to start these lives later, man. What in the flippity flop? My cards are all way in that. Taurus, Page of Swords. Somebody's spying. They are checking you out, Taurus. They want to know what you're doing. Or maybe you're spying. Oh. Somebody feels stabbed in the back, betrayed. A lot of pain here. Bad end to a bad situation. Could be some gossip going around. Somebody telling some little secrets. Mistress involved for some of you, and you knew about it. But you went inside. You found the strength that you already knew you had, but didn't feel like you could utilize, right? Guilt, remorse, sadness, temporary depression. It's like feeling like you're waking up from a nightmare, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh my God, this is like reality. It's that kind of, yeah. Things are changing. You got a new beginning coming in, and you're going to have a happy ending because this is about having the world. The world is at your fingertips. You've got everything out in front of you. Don't get stuck on things that aren't good for you, right? Things end for a reason. They end because they're meant to end. So don't fight it. Let it go. Like Frozen, like Elsa. Let it go. I'm just kidding. Some of you are still in a lot of pain, though. You're not quite sure. But although you might be a little bit jaded, you ain't accepting nothing that ain't straight on the up and up, honest. But that's how you bring in your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups. It's coming. Oh my God, Taurus, this is awesome. Some of you could be getting a settlement from a divorce, maybe a breakup. But somebody wants to bring in a new message, an opportunity for investment. Some of you ain't wanting it. Because you finally figured it out and you're having the courage to get up and walk away. Yep, standing your ground. You ain't budging. You're like, nope, that lesson was a big old fat bitch, and I am not wanting to relive it. So I'm going to take that lesson. I'm going to keep it right here, making a mental note of what I don't want, and we're not repeating it. And if somebody doesn't like it, kick rocks. You know? 2 queens. What did I pull up? Look at that. Aries and Cancer. All right, peeps, Gemini. Any Geminis in the house? Any gems? Any twins? Let's see, Gemini. Oh, okay. Gemini. Why is that? Oh, I threw the devil. I don't think he liked it. Funny stuff, boys and girls. Funny stuff, I tell ya. Gemini. 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 I know that's awful. Fun though. Gemini. Somebody break your heart? Oh. Some of you, it's a third-party situation. This was about lust. Somebody was going out to get them some. Judgment. You will be judged for your actions, whoever that is. Coming to the realization this is just not realistic. It may have been ideal at one time or seemingly, but no. You're being patient. You're biding your time, Gemini. Because you know victory is coming. At a crossroads, there's a decision that is needing to be made for someone's long-term future. Could be involving an Aries. Why the hell are Aries and Gemini always in a reading? That's a little disconcerting for me. 2 of my exes are Gemini. 1 was a husband. Moving on to calmer waters is what we're doing here. You blocked someone, or they blocked you. Moving on, taking all those lessons brings the Tower for somebody, because somebody don't want to move. The Tower brings the 9 of Cups, brings wish fulfillment, Gemini, brings in new opportunities for love and commitment, because we have justice. Some of you, it's bringing a serious commitment. All right, my friends. Cancerians. What do we got? Yeah, I know, right? Aries and Gemini. I said it yesterday. I don't mix. Personally, me, I have not met a Gemini that I can be romantically involved with. I love my Gemini friends. I just can't date them. Cancer, you're wishing on a star. What are we healing from, Cancer? Ooh, I guess that's pretty clear. Healing from love, a situation that's very emotional. And with this healing brings enlightenment, a new sense of passion. But someone is maybe seeming a little bit distant, callous, cold, like they don't give a shit, but they know deep down this is a soulmate connection, my friends. Cancer, what's shaking? Healing, because there was a very bad ending to a bad situation, but it doesn't feel like it was bad for, I mean, it's like, how do I say this? The majority of the relationship felt really good. And then something happened and it went downhill fast. And when it did, it was a steamroller that ran into a brick wall, dead stop, right? Can't move. The wall ain't moving. And it flattened somebody emotionally. Like, I just get the sense of like barely recovering. But it's also a 10. 10s are about endings. Where you have an ending, you also have the opportunity for a new beginning, right? Truth delivered without tact, King of Swords. Why? Because he's logical. He's not emotional. But there is still a deep underlying passion because it was once a 10 of Cups. Very, very, very happy home. My first husband was actually Cancerian. And before you ask how many, I've only been married twice. First one was the love of my life. And I think it's true what they say. Your first marriage is for love. Your second marriage is for convenience. And your third is for companionship. I could go for that at 50. I'm just kidding. I'm such a dork. I am such a dork. Okay. So, yeah. Somebody's being logical about the situation, about where their true happiness lies, about what they feel is going to be fulfilling for them for what? The long-term future. That's right. Using their intuition. Because Cancer's a water sign, right? Cancer is very intuitive. Very, very. But it's also no talkie. How are you supposed to mend bridges and connect with your soulmate if you're not going to open your yap? Because this is what's waiting when you do. I feel like there's somebody near Cancer. Somebody you should not be talking to or talking around. If you're trying to use this situation, because it feels like it's something that's very deep. It's very deeply embedded, like in the fabric of your being. I'm wifey material out here just trying not to get played. Girl, high five. I felt that. You are waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the right opportunity to reconcile. Wow, this seems a lot like the reading I did earlier in the week for Cancer. Actually, you want to reunite with somebody that was left bitter, left scorned, someone you walked away from, but you want new communication. And so do they, because you miss each other. So why are you hesitating? Go figure it out. You know how you do that? With this. Yeah, we find things out when we interact, when we communicate, when we engage with one another, right? What happened with the Sunday Live? Oh, it's still going. What do you mean, what happened with it? That's 2 days away, boy. Why are you trying to rush me? But this is the problem. Somebody has to choose between two. And one of them is a karmic lesson. And one is their actual soulmate, the karmic blessing. Okay? And they know it because Cancers are what? Intuitive. And you're not going to have it unless you stand by your convictions, unless you stand by what you feel, by what you know, by what you intuitively know. Get off your duff, Cancer. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. It ain't coming to you because they're afraid that you're going to reject them. But they won't, because they love you just as deeply as you do. That's why after all this time, you couldn't get rid of the connection, because it's that deep. That's the one you're going towards, not the superficial one. Because there's a lot of discord. I feel a great deal of discontent where comes to your present situation. But I feel like it's a very complicated process. Could be kids involved, could be family members who are naysayers. Cancer, you got a lot going on. And if it's not your story, I don't need to hear it's not your story. What do I always say? Take what resonates, leave the rest. If this ain't your story, check your moon, rising, and Venus. Check a title. Doesn't have to be your sign. Absolutely not. Leo. Who's been waiting for Leo? You big, brave beast. The lion roars. Or what's that song? The lion sleeps tonight. Why? Because the lion ain't slept in a hot minute. Lion's been lying awake. See what happens when I run my mouth for an hour? Whew. Okay, 40 minutes. Who's counting? Alrighty. Leo, Leo, Leo. I have never met a Leo who is not a fanatic about their hair. They must tame that mane. Leo, some of you are on a spiritual path or you're seeking spiritual enlightenment, trying to figure out which way you should go, trying to find your path, but you feel like it's hidden. I don't know what choice to make. Like there's too much, right? There's a lot of passion involved in this decision. But although passionate, you can be passionate without being overly emotional. You really can. I never thought it was possible, but I've seen it and it weirded me out because I was like, how does that work? But this decision is about logic. This is about finding out, uncovering the truth, shedding light on that moon, right? All the shadows that are hidden. That's when they find the 10 of Pentacles. Leo, it's there. Contentment, happy home life, wish fulfillment. Be careful, you're not overindulging in what? Thoughts, self-pity. Yeah, it's almost, I'm getting a Scarlett O'Hara vibe here, like, oh, it's the vapors. I freaking can't, man. Because dreamer, looking for that ideal situation, but see, you can't get out of your head about it. You're not letting it go. You're beating a dead horse. Mulling over it is not going to change what it actually is. Going over something repeatedly, what does Freud say? Continually doing the same thing and expecting a different result is the very definition of insanity, my friends. Hello, Mark K, and welcome. But this dreamer, yeah, the dreams, this vision of ideal, not very realistic, and it's causing problems with somebody in your vicinity. It definitely is, Mark. We did in the beginning. What did I do? Oh, will they commit? Apparently, I can't commit the title to memory, so there you have it. But yeah, now we're going on individual signs. If the question fits into your sign, then I might read it in the cards. So this conflict it's causing, it's putting you guys at odds. Because that's being on the opposite side of the same situation. Could be a third party involved. Like a stick in the spokes. You remember? Oh, that's kind of what we're doing, Mark. Is it Mark? Mac. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. I'm old. I can't read. So I'm sorry. I seriously, the letters are like this freaking big and I can't see. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. Feel free to connect or correct me though. Connect. Good Lord. Connect the dots, Leo. Okay, I get it. There you are, right there, strength card. So Leo, and I know you guys don't necessarily try to do this, but you really have a propensity. You have that urge, you have that drive to get your point across, to make sure, but I need them to understand what I'm really saying here. But it's causing this. So why do it? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you just have to, if you care about the person, you find ways to come back together and you find ways to come to some middle ground. You don't have to agree. You just have to respect the other person's opinion. It's really that simple. Just saying. But you want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be acknowledged. And when I say seen, I don't mean like I can see my computer. Yeah, it's tangible. It's there. I'm saying on a deeper level, spiritual, right? Deep down, who you really are at the fiber, at the core of you as a person. Digging deep, finding the inner strength, finding the courage, right? To not be so needy, clingy. Because it's about love, my friends. That's Cupid's arrows right there, and that's always a good sign. For some of you, it could feel like there's something missing. Could be confused about what direction to go. Be careful about making hasty decisions when you feel this way, Leo, because oftentimes you're going to regret it. Sit down and have the conversation. That's how you clarified it. New messages coming in. Could be something passionate. Could be something that's a creative solution. It's going to bring you to a realization about love, right? I'm kind of digging that. Alrighty. If I'm not too parched at the end of the reading, I may do mini personals, but they're for a donation. Mini personals are one question, $10. And like I said, if you're donating just for a question, I wouldn't do it until the end. But if you want to donate just for the heck of it, feel free. Never expected, always appreciated. That's what I say. Hey, Ivan, how's it going? Light. I love it. That's what I feel tonight. Light. I didn't so much when I came on because I was like running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I was like, I'm late. Oh my God. Like the freaking, what is that? The rabbit with the pocket watch in Alice in Wonderland, right? I'm late for a very important date. You guys are my important date. That's so awesome. Okay, Virgo. I know we have a Virgo in the room. They're still here. Why do we have, oh, you could have a lot of options in love. Somebody could be confused about which choice to make. Eight of Pentacles. Working very hard, finding out all you can about a situation or a person. Someone came to the other person's defense. Interesting. Virgo, is this resonating? Huh. And it put somebody at a disadvantage. They decided to keep their distance. Could be a third party situation. So does that work, Aisha? 5 of Cups, somebody's crying over spilt milk. It seems like somebody's licking their wounds because they got, right? One person defended the other. I make your smoke sessions come to life. You guys crack me up, man. This is the reason I do this. I love you guys. You can never get enough laughs or smiles, I swear. It's just amazing. So, somebody is crying over this queen. Now that makes sense. Someone seeming cold and distant, maybe a little callous, maybe a little hard on the exterior. Because that's her. She's like, I'm gonna tell you like it is. And then somebody saw it and came to your defense and said, I don't think so. I think you better get to getting. You better go hide yourself. Somebody's hiding out. Somebody's ducking calls. Or just communication in general. Someone feeling like they're trapped. Oh, that's not good. Is somebody like feeling like they need to be a hermit to stay away from this person? Do you cross paths with them on a regular basis? Could be Leo. Oh, hope not. Somebody's trying to find the strength to get out of their head about the situation. Definitely. Bad end to a bad situation. But see, I don't always take that as a bad card. Yeah. 10 swords. That's hella freaking painful. How much pain can you endure in a situation? That person's laid out on the floor. Don't feel like they can get up because if I even move, I'm going to get cut. But no, those swords aren't even on the ground. They're not touching you. So you have to lift your head. You have to look up and see the light. You have to see that the worst is over. You have to believe it. And you can't do that unless you open your eyes to the possibilities that are in front of you beyond the situation. So this, again, ending. And with this ending brings transformation. How beautiful is that? Look at her. You talk about transformation, and then you get this woman here who's what? She doesn't look like she wants anything. She's got everything she needs right there in that little place. She cares about her appearance. She takes care of herself. She cares about what she eats. She cares about her health. And that's attractive. But guess what? 9 of Pentacles. You are correct. This is a card of independence. She knows she can do it on her own. You want into her garden? Guess what? You better prove that you should be there. That's all I'm saying. And that actually is very, I don't know, it's very representative of Virgo. Thanks, Aisha. Thank you, girl. All right, Libra. What have we got going on for Libra? You guys don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell to the right because that is how you receive your alerts anytime that I post messages, anytime I go live, anytime I have an upcoming premiere, you will get a notification. if YouTube is cooperating for that minute. Just saying. But like I said, I am kind of technologically challenged. I'm old, man. I ain't up on all that newfangled stuff. But I have to say, from what I've experienced, I'm pretty far ahead of the people my age that I come in contact with. So I don't feel so bad. But this old bird can learn new tricks. All right, Libra. What do we got going on? Well, thank you, Mac. Much appreciated. Libra, are you missing someone? Do you feel like you missed an opportunity? Do you feel like you're lacking something? For some of you, it could be due to someone's manipulation of the situation. Or I'm also getting someone just really feels like there's something missing in their life and they are manifesting new opportunities. Four of Wands right here, manifesting. What is this? Yeah, that's about home and family. Manifesting, for some of you, it's a new home. Some of you could be moving to a new location. Maybe someone wants to move in with you. Living arrangement, roommate, significant other. Seeking advice from a friend. Who is this? You dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini? Because that's what I have here, my friends. Someone shedding light on a situation. Maybe someone that you trust for advice, helping you to gain a new perspective, see things in a different light. And with that comes new opportunities for investment. Some of you are really hanging on to that. You're taking the advice to heart. Oh, yeah. Pretending there is no problem. There's a battle going on here between heart and head. Aren't they a beast? That's not fun. Ooh. That's soulmate energy, my friends, the lovers. Someone could have blocked the other person. And oh my Lord, you are dealing. Oh my God. Okay, no. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or this is also a very Libra trait because this is like so cerebral. And I believe Libra is the Two of Swords. It's like the twins, right? You got the angel, you got the devil. Or you're battling your heart and you know what I meant. Don't judge me. What more of a battle can there be? Heart and head, they are not even remotely the same. One is like, no, it's all about logic. We're not getting up in our feels. And the other one says, no, that's the only thing we can do is feel. You need to get grounded. You need to get a little more stability in there, Sybil. Just saying. I'm glad you guys don't hate me after readings because I'm like, I'm entertaining myself, if nothing else. Two of Cups, definite soulmate energy here. Whoa, that's why someone's trapped. There could have been a break in the relationship temporarily. Somebody had to take time out. They had to make a decision. They may have needed their own space. And here we go. Judgment. Having an aha moment, right? That epiphany. Coming to a realization that if it's meant to be, it will be. Ooh, I like this. Somebody could be dealing with the mother of their children or want someone to be the mother of their children. Empress is about growth, abundance, and prosperity. She is about creation. She creates new situations, ideas, whatever you can think of. Oh, you like that? Thanks for the chuckle, Jackie. I can always count on you. Mm-hmm. Somebody is going through emotional growth. You know why? Because Libra is hella freaking cerebral. They're logic. Everything about Libra is logic. They tend to like to keep their emotions out of things. Now, don't get me wrong. They're still very emotional people with the right people. They don't show that side to everybody. The air signs don't. That's just the way it is. So the wheel brings in new beginnings. Yeah, it's good. There's a need for distance in this situation so that somebody can actually get their mind right, because right now if somebody's pushing, it's going to go down in a ball of flames. That's all I got to say. However, if you give the other person time to make up their mind with no pressure, and dare I say, leave them to their own devices, let them be. I'm not saying big showy shit like, fine, then I'm going home. I may or may not come back. No. It's more like, okay, well, you need time to think, and I'm fine with that. I will give you your space. And then I'll tell you what, like my boss, because most of you guys know I work for an attorney. He's Libra. And I mean, a lot of his traits in the office seem very Libra. He's just logic to a fault. But he's got this funny, sarcastic, like really cool side. But you don't see the real side of Libra until he's with his family. And it's not to say there's anything wrong, but you just see all the walls come down when his wife comes in the door and his kids are there. He's a whole different person. You see a whole nother side of Libra. And if I wouldn't have seen that, I don't know. Just my experience. Now, don't get it all twisted and saying, she's a Libra hater. Oh my God, I feel like that fucking Karen meme. You know what I'm talking about. On the one side, you said that to me. And on the other side is the white cat, right? No, you're just mental. I'll make up my own damn Karen memes. I don't know. Funny to me. All righty, we are done with Libra. Moving on. Hot, fiery, passionate Scorpio. Because they really are. Scorpio, you guys, if you watch me at all, you know Scorpio comes up as fire energy in my reading. They also come up as their own sign, but Scorpio's got, I mean, oh my gosh, they are off the chain. They are the risk takers. They're the adventurers. Love it. To me, they're kind of the mirror of Aries, which I find ironic because my Jupiter is Scorpio, so that would be my masculine counterpart. All right, Scorpio, moving on to calmer waters. Some of you are taking off and not telling anybody. Like, you just be like, I'll be over here. Don't need me. Oh my God. Moving on to stability, to security. and you're patient about it. There's no rush here. Ooh, feeling kind of ominous. When Scorpios chill, they usually are though. They're like quiet. They're docile until somebody really gets under their skin, and then it's like that stinger's going out. It's like, whoa. It's like, I didn't mean it, man. Can you imagine freaking Aries and Scorpio? Good Lord. That's like some fighting arena shit. Yep. Somebody is blocking another person or has an emotional blockage to. Ooh. Oh, I get it. Somebody's getting the silent treatment until they come up with the truth. That's typical. Oh, hell yeah. Fireworks? Yep. Scorpio's holding firm. Wow. I feel Scorpio all the hell over this. Like, you gonna get these swords if you don't leave me the F alone. Mm-hmm. Each one of them swords is a stinger. Oh. Oh, God, yeah, I see it. Scorpio is just waiting. It's like the calm after the storm. One of those situations, now bear with me, I'm getting this visual. It's almost like, okay, just for an example, like Scorpio sitting on the couch, like, and then, I mean, right across from them is, I mean, I'm watching this shit like somebody is losing their damn mind. They're going batshit. And Scorpio's just like, it's almost like they're taunting them. And it's driving the other person more crazy. It's like the calmer they remain, this person is just, they're done. Like Looneyville. That's not to say that I don't have compassion because that's kind of a game, but that is so freaking typical Scorpio. And y'all don't tell me it ain't. My experience, that's all I can say. Friends that I know that are Scorpios, I don't think I've ever dated a Scorpio. Came close once. Found out he was playing me though. So, you win some, you lose some. You take a chance because that's what it's about, right? You can't pick out the good one at the bottom of the bargain bin if you don't dig a little, right? Finding the treasure is hard work, but oh, so rewarding. So, yeah, bad end to a bad situation. Somebody's done, over, Benito, no más. They're done with the home and family situation. Yeah, I didn't want to say it earlier, but that's kind of confirmation. There could be a breakup or a divorce here. It's definitely the end of a long-term commitment. And now somebody is at a crossroads trying to figure out what path to take, what direction to go in. No kidding. Oh, thanks for that. I always love to hear when it resonates. It makes me happy. Come on, man. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to read the Rebel deck for an overall ending to the reading tonight. If you guys like. That's my sassy deck. Oh, come on, man. Okay, somebody doesn't want to say something. Somebody's keeping their actions hidden. They're like keeping their thoughts to themselves. They have a plan. They've already worked it through in their mind. And they're just biding their time. They're waiting for their ships to come in, right? We go from the 2 to the 3. We have progression. This is enlightenment. This is the happiest card in the deck. After what? Right below the 10 of Swords. So I've heard some readers say, oh my God, I don't know how any reader can see the 10 of Swords as a good card. That's pain and misery. Well, it's also an ending. So it's an ending. And when something ends that badly, you're already at the bottom, right? Where do you have to go? Up, my friends, up. So don't let anybody tell you you can't get out of your pain. I don't see anything gruesome here. You're gonna have growth and abundance, Scorpio. You're gonna have some magical opportunities. I love this. He's a greedy little fuck. King of Pentacles is not very forthcoming with their emotions. Yeah. Somebody's ready for a new beginning. The Fool begins again. This is the end. What do we say? 10 of Swords is an ending, right? You have the end of one journey. The Fool is embarking on a new journey. And if you're not very familiar with the way the cards go, 78 cards, right? What number do you see on the Fool? That's a 0. That's starting from nothing. That's building from the ashes, rising like the phoenix, starting over. As all this is done, Scorpio realizes the worst is over. And now they're like, you know, see, and this is what I love about them. And I wish I could take on more of this. Scorpio will get in their feels like hard. When they're grieving and when they're sad, they will hole up and you are not going near them because they will kill you. But the difference is like where some people just, they get stuck in it and they can't get out. And then it turns to depression. And it can last years until something sparks. And one day somebody's like, oh, wait a minute, there's life? You mean there's air? There's sunshine and pretty flowers? It's like they wake up out of this fucking stupor, like Sleeping Beauty, like she slept for centuries and then all of a sudden she comes back. Salsa! Woo! I love salsa. I love salsa dancing. But Scorpio, oh my God, they get in, they will they'll go to the gym. They will run for an hour. They will go hit a heavy bag until they drop on the floor. And they will do this for like a solid week or two. And then, but they don't do it. I mean, they'll go to the gym, but typically they stay to themselves. They're going to be a loner during that time. Don't fuck with me and my grief kind of thing, you know? But once they're done, it's like, okay, what do we do now? Let's go have some fun. And everybody's like, didn't you just have a breakup? Yeah, I'm over it. And they're like, oh, bullshit. And they're like, no, I'm over it. Because when Scorpio's done, you ain't going back. And Scorpio is very rarely gray. Scorpio is black and white, cut and dry, right or wrong, left or right. It's just the way it is. And I love that because they're direct. They're to the point. You don't have to ever guess with Scorpio. At least I can say that from a friend standpoint. I don't know about romantically, but yeah, you know. All right, Sagittarius. I know I'm long-winded. I'm Gabby. What can I say? Sagittarius, my little archer. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody got exciting news? What are you doing this weekend? Who's got plans for the 4th of July? Come on, talk to me. I can't be the only mouth here. Sagittarius. Another fire sign. Let's see. What information do we have for Sagittarius? What the hell? You come flying out in your own reading. You must have a lot to say, Sag. That's all I'm saying. Trying to find balance. Some of you are praying and hoping that the universe is going to come to your aid, because some of you are just tired. You're done talking. You're finished. But things are surfacing because there's not a lot of communication. It allows you to be able to take a step back and observe. And sometimes when we observe and we don't add a lot of dialogue to the situation, right? Yeah. You're using your intuition about the conflict. Somebody's going through conflict. Could be with a parent, somebody in a position of authority, possibly a boss, could be Aries. Interesting. We have Leo energy and we have the Lovers. So all three of my fire signs and major arcana, this is big. And actually, I just freaking realized, holy cow. Out of 7 cards, 6 are major arcana. What that means is that there is something huge coming up. Like there's something that's going to be life altering. But somebody has to find the strength. Someone has to find the strength to make a decision. And there you are again, Sagittarius. Up front and center for your own reading, you began it and you ended it. Somebody wants to flee the conflict, get the hell out of Dodge, move quickly, manifesting new opportunities, and also men defense. There was a rift, there was a tear in this relationship, and that's why somebody's fighting very hard to find the strength and the courage to get up, to take the lead in their own situation. King of Wands. But looking for wish fulfillment, feeling like it's hidden. But the 10 of Cups is coming. Frickin' felt this. Tower. Sudden, unexpected change, right? Here's your ultimate card of fireworks. Can be a lot of things. Could be that somebody's got some masculine energy there in the situation. But I feel like I'm a mad TV character. Just some funny shit. I've also got some very young energy, maybe someone who is not very tactful with the way that they speak, but with a little time, patience, security, stability will come. Truth, honesty, logic. About why someone is in such a state of grief. Could also be taking a logical approach to a separation, needing to go somewhere, needing to distance themselves from someone, right? Coming to the realization that not a kid anymore. It's time to go live life. The world is your oyster. It's going to take a lot of hard work. Somebody's got to take the blindfold off, start being honest, start being truthful with everyone involved, leaving behind the pettiness, the arguments, the things that do not serve your higher good. That's when you will have new opportunities for investment. So just be patient, Sagittarius. The seeds have already been planted. The universe is bringing something fabulous in for you, but don't rush. Like I told my daughter for years, don't be in a hurry to grow up. Stay young as long as you fucking can. And now she's 16 working 2 jobs. I love her to death and I'm very proud of her. Jessie Bonbon, were you waiting to hear that? Hallelujah. Thank you, Spirit. Capricorn. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? That was a big boom. I think somebody's starting fireworks early because that was loud. It sounded like a freaking cannon. Why is It's Raining Men coming into my mind right now? I don't know, but that was a big boom, guys. That scared me for a minute. Did you see me jump? Craziness. Cappies. Who's Capricorn? Do I have any Capricorns in the house? Could be dealing with Virgo. Overall energy, someone is trying to find their path, find their way. Retreating to find themselves. This is a spiritual journey. Someone's path is leading to the 10 of Cups. Happy family life. This is wish fulfillment. This is something that, oh, wow. Queen of Pentacles as a person can be a nurse, can be an accountant. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden feeling like I need to say that. She's also very loving, very caring. She's a nurturer. Also a card of independence. She's very good with her finances. She's very good with her money. She's not frivolous at all. But this is also a card of healing. Could be dealing with a nurse, somebody in the medical profession. Someone could be healing from addiction. Having the courage to get back up and rejoin life. Yeah, this is the path back to happiness. Like somebody lost their way for a minute. Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck. He moves so slow you can barely tell he's moving. It's like a snail. It's like you almost have to film him for 4 hours so that you can get like 30 seconds of video when you speed it up. So patience, that's all you need. Baby steps, love yourself, right? Love yourself. Be honest with yourself, Capricorn. And demand that honesty from others as well. Being honest doesn't mean you have to divulge all. It just means whatever it is that you're sharing. I put him back in the deck and he came out again. Who's the sneaky snake? Who's the deceptive one in your midst? You know who it is. That I feel. You know who it is. This is about sneaking, lying, betraying, playing both sides of the fence. He's a double agent. He's also a spy guy. He's a liar and a thief. Somebody's having the courage to leave that behind. Tired of the useless battles, fighting for the sake of fighting, harsh words. This is somebody, his sword, that's all verbal. He uses his words to cut people down, to attack. That's also that Seven of Swords energy. That's like just ugh, despicable. the Empress. What else we got here? Some of you could actually be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, because you know that leaving this behind is going to give you the opportunity to grow. Thank you, love. Just hanging out, biding your time, looking for the right opportunity, right? For something to end. That's the end of the Fool's journey, right? Because I don't even think I finished my thought earlier. The Fool, this is his journey, right? The Fool is whoever the reading is for, whoever the reading resonates with. So let's just say it's my reading. That would make me the Fool. It doesn't mean I'm a fool. It means I'm the Fool. Because the journey begins with him. Everything else in here, all of these cards, these are the people and the situations that you will encounter as the Fool. But the world, that's the end. Begins with the Fool, ends with the world. So this is a definite ending. Because a new cycle is starting, and this new cycle is going to be a cause for celebration. Three of Cups can be socializing, going out with the girls, partying a little bit, being seen, being loud, having fun. Invitations you need to accept if they're extended to you. Celebrations, birth announcements, graduation, wedding proposal, you know, what the good stuff. That's all I'm saying. What can you be invited to? It's that. It's the good things. It's not the, ugh, I don't want to go. It's the, ooh, I can't wait to go kind of thing. Because, ooh, I don't get invited to this. Or it's been so long, I need this kind of thing. I don't think it gets much better. Your situation ends, Capricorn, with the celebration. What more needs to be said? Oh my God, that is hilarious. I think I'm going to have to go back and look, but it was either during Aries or Taurus. I think there were 13 in the room and there were 11 likes. Now it's 11 and 13. Try and tell me something? I have more wine if you need it. You know, I've literally taken one sip since I've been on. It's infused. Oh, shut the front door. Dude, why you gotta be like that? It ain't like I can reach through the damn screen. Just left and came back. Well, good. 11. What is that? That's divine guidance. Why do you think my title is Inner Light Tarot 1111? Hey, I was in California for 10 years. They would bring it to your house in a big old freaking trunk, man, like that trifold trunk. It's like you got bags here, you got blunts here, you got edibles. I'm like, the hell? Illinois. Hey, where you at in Illinois? I was about to say something real bad. Fucking Beetlejuice ass governor ears. I'll tell you what. Maybe you need to go give her a joint and loosen her ass up. Man, I ain't even going there. I am not doing politics on my fucking channel. Do I? I hope that's a good thing. I just try to be chill, man. Well, you know what? I was also married to a Hawaiian. Like, yeah. You know anything about people from Hawaii? Laid back. I'll throw a little pigeon out there for you. A little, I know Kea. I had a sweatshirt once that said that and it fell apart because I wore it so much. Funny stuff. It's funny stuff. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. You know what, though? Here's the funny part. You guys would never believe it if you saw me, like, in my day-to-day, like, at work. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just not my environment. I'm not vibing really well with stuff because I tend to get a little like, ah! And then when I get on here, I'm just like, yeah, we could do a little Bob Marley, you know. Here we go, guys. Aquarius. Again, we have that Queen card of Independence. Healing from something. That healing is allowing Aquarius to move on, to move forward onto calmer waters. Oh, I got a little story for you guys too when I'm done with these last two. Why is he here? Ah, some of you are getting the hell out of Dodge. You're tired of the bullshit. Facts, though. Somebody's tired of being cut down, berated, screamed at. I just... I get the sense that somebody feels extremely attacked, emasculated. Could be dealing with fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries. But this is someone who's definitely, I don't even want to say confident. I'm getting more a feeling of cocky. I'm not liking it. This is that what I say goes. You do what it's like this controlling, overbearing energy. But oh, would you shush? Shh. No, you're fine. He hears his little friends next door. They keep calling when you're hitting keys. Is this the negative forcing its way in? You know what, Ivan, truthfully, I don't discount anything. And you know what? Okay, I'm going to pause here for a minute. Sorry, Aquarius. But seriously, I have to share this with you guys. If you were on yesterday, then you heard me talk a little about my father-in-law from my first marriage. I completely adored him. He literally was the greatest man I have ever known in my life. I was his daughter-in-law for 10 years. He treated me like a daughter. He was always very supportive, no matter what was going on. His wife, on the other hand, was the polar freaking opposite. Completely. But he was always there. He was very calm. He was I mean, this is a man, okay? I want to describe him a little bit so you understand like completely what I'm saying. This is the type of person, I mean, he was probably 6'4". He was fit. If you walked past him or saw a picture, very unremarkable. But if you were to walk into a room, he's that person in a crowded room who speaks the least because he only spoke when he had something to say. Very quiet, very deliberate, but he was never cruel. He was never mean. Everything that he said, and I mean, he just literally, I could not speak more about this man. He was amazing. Anyway, he actually passed. I mean, totally happenstance that I even found out. He passed on June 11th, so just about 2 weeks ago. And I want to say it was about a day or two after, and I hadn't known yet. His name popped in my head. I saw his face as though he were standing in front of me. And the next thought I had was, I should check the obituaries. And then I'm like, no, I don't even know why I'm thinking that. Not Larry. He was freaking amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then, I mean, and we don't carry change in my house. There's no need for it. My daughter has a debit card. I have debit cards. I don't carry cash of any kind, especially not coins. I'm walking in from the store one day, and there's like one step that goes up to my door to the front of my place. And there's a penny smack dab in the middle of that step. And I'm like, wow, how odd. And I still did not know that he had died. I only found out yesterday. Now, 4 days ago, and if you guys watch me at all, you know that when I say you have guardian angels, when you have an ancestor, there's somebody watching over you. I tell everyone, look for signs, look for things out of place, look for random things, completely normal things. But like you're thinking about your grandmother, you smell her perfume, and there's no reason for it. She's been dead for 10 years, but you walk through the living room. She's never been in your house before, but all of a sudden you think of her and you smell her perfume like she was standing in front of you. You see random pennies where they don't belong, such as on my step. Now, this is the really freaky part. I say too, look for feathers. I take my dog out to do his morning business, right? We go out in the backyard. There's nothing on the step. We are out there for less than 2 minutes. This was on the step, dead center where I couldn't miss it. I walked in the house. And then yesterday, I find out that he had died. So this is his way of communicating. So, hey, sorry for the long drawn out story, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for listening. He meant the world to me. And I love him even more because after his son and I divorced, it was War of the Roses, let me tell you. But my son, who's now 27, when his father and I divorced, he actually came back to me when he was 18 and he said, you know, Grandpa told Dad that what he did to you was really wrong and told him he was a fool for leaving you. I said, oh, I love Larry. If you're listening, Dad, I love you. Whew, it's gonna make me cry. Okay. I know. Oh my God. And it's so crazy because my grandmother who raised me and then my ex-husband's father, like those two, my grandmother was just as beautiful as a person as my father-in-law was. Anyway, all right, let's finish Aquarius. Where were we? Oh my gosh. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm not going to cry on camera. So somebody took the opportunity or is taking the opportunity to heal. They're moving on and they're wanting to move quickly forward away from conflict, away from just useless battles, drama. I get big drama. There could be an Aries somewhere in the midst of all this fun. Aries could have Taurus in their chart. Somebody's standing their ground. Standing up for what they believe in as well. And this is bringing actually Oh my God, my throat is so dry. Oh my God. Okay. Somebody has something to freaking say, and I wish you would just freaking say it because my throat is never this damn dry. Hang on. Ooh. And it's not just because I've been running my mouth for an hour. Yeah. Whenever my throat starts to close up like this, somebody has got a news. Got a news? Somebody got something to say. Somebody needs to get something off their chest. They could actually be traveling across water. I feel like there's conflict. Somebody, how do I say this? It's almost like whoever this Aquarius is, they want to move forward. And it could be something, and maybe that's why I felt led to share the death of my former father-in-law. It almost feels like similar energy that's going on here. And like that event actually woke this person up to say, hey, life is too short. Like there's somebody that was cut out. And like there's conflict surrounding this. Like they want to make up with somebody, and then there's people like, oh my God, you better not. That's, you know, that kind of shit. You know, sometimes family can do that to you, and something's changing. Maybe enough time has gone by. Somebody finally feels like, yeah, it's time. But I also have a progression because I have the Knight to the Queen, which shows growing, older, maturing. And they're both fire energy, ironically. So it could have been, oh my God, and there we have Aries again. Aries is huge in Aquarius reading right now. And I think I got this in the weekly as well. Like, seriously, if you guys go back and watch the signs from the week that I did, everything here is coinciding. Crazy. Somebody confused about what to do because there's a lot of emotion here. But somebody is going to find a solution. Cancerian energy. Somebody's going to find a solution. They're going to travel. Going to have victory in manifesting. Nostalgia, looking back fondly on the past. There's a reconciliation that's going to go on here for some Aquarius. Somebody's going to reunite with somebody that they haven't seen in a very long time. Could involve children. This could be somebody's child. Or this could be somebody who wants to reunite with their parents. Odd. But not, you know, not impossible. Oh, there we go again. Taurus energy. You've got Aries and Taurus all the flip over your reading. So somebody's going to come out with the truth that they want to reconnect, that they want this relationship to grow. And what do we end with? Growth, abundance, and prosperity. There's Cupid's arrows right there. Somebody's getting back in their feels. Somebody is reconnecting. There's a lot of thought going on, and it looks like this thought has been going on actually for quite a while. This isn't a flash in the pan. This is something that's been a very long time in the making. But I believe from what I'm seeing, there's interference here. There are other people chirping in their ear saying, naysayers, like, oh my God, why would you want to do that? They're this, they're that. Don't do that. Screw that. Aqua's a damn Air sign. Aqua don't put up with that shit. Gemini likes to be the sweet one, but they're kind of both sides, you know. Then you got Libra, who can be a little bit more serious. They're like brass tacks, straight and narrow, you know, all logic, all cerebral. And then there's Aqua. See, here's the thing though. Air signs, super freaking intelligent. But Aqua is the one who will tear you a new one and ain't afraid to do it. So Pisces, oh my God, I cannot believe I've been on here this long. You guys aren't bored to death yet? Good thing. Seriously. All right, Pisces, last but not least. And then we have a treat. And y'all know what's coming when I'm done with Pisces, right? Little sassafras, little rebel deck. Who wants to rebel with me? Woo! Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory. I don't even know what I'm saying. Annie Lennox, the Eurythmics. We love the Rebel deck. Rebel's awesome. All righty, Pisces. What are you doing, Pisces? What did I just see? Pisces, don't do that. Pisces is sad. Why is Pisces sad? Oh my God. If there was like two-way sound, I would so freaking do like a freaking live karaoke. That would be hilarious. Because I ain't afraid to be the fool. I'm too old to give a shit. Pisces, why are you sad? Some of you could have gone through a breakup. Maybe you just left a Pisces if you're a cross watcher. Sad because some of you feel like you got played. Somebody could have left for a fire sign, or maybe it was a fire sign who left. This is a player, opportunist, somebody who's only in it when there's something that suits them. Somebody's ready to move forward toward their soulmate, to find love, to find what it is that they're meant to have. And because of that, new opportunities are going to be opening up, something new to invest. I don't know which one of you is holding back having a conversation, but you need to get her done. Oh, choking me up. This is weird. And I ain't crying no more either. For those of you who feel like you got played, you didn't want the same things. But I almost get the impression here that somebody either was ghosted or feels like the other person just left and didn't say shit. Somebody found out about a third party. Queen of Wands is my mistress card, especially in this set. Somebody grieving the loss of the relationship. But somebody's stuck in it. Not for long, though. Somebody's crying over spilt milk. That's like unnecessary worry, That's why the hell am I grieving over this kind of energy, right? Yeah. So, Queen of Cups. She is someone very tender, very loving, very caring, but also very discerning about where she places that emotion. You see that cup? She ain't holding it out. She's keeping it next to her like, prove to me that I should give this to you. And then maybe I will share my cup of love. Card of Victory. Things coming back into balance because someone is using their intuition. That's what the situation is calling for. But I don't feel like you were before. It's almost like that infatuation that overtakes you where you love the way that you feel so much that all logic eludes you. It escapes the situation. It's like, no, logic be damned. I like this. Like, nope. Gonna have victory when you stop putting up with shit. Some of you just want to get out, do some things, see some things. Maybe some of you want to be seen. You're bored. You're done. You are intolerant of any more of this Ten of Swords freaking energy. Tired of feeling like it's always the wrong situation, getting stabbed in the back, feeling betrayed. But guess what? 10 is an ending, right? The bad's ending. Bad end to a bad situation. Get it? Gone. That's all you got to do. Once you look and see that you have other options, that you have other opportunities, long term, right? Hierophant could be regarding a marriage. Somebody got divorced, broke up, separated because somebody was playing the field. If they didn't act on it, I do feel like somebody acted on it, not for everybody. But if they didn't act on it, the thought was still there and there was still communication. Oh, all the time. All the freaking time. Pisces is actually my Vedic, which, if you guys don't know, Eastern astrology. I resonate with Pisces sometimes a lot more than I resonate with my sun sign, which is Aries. Also Taurus, my rising. And you guys who are over, I want to say like 34, 35, take a look at your rising sign and not your sun sign because, and I don't know why this is, but more of the people that I talk to that are closer to my age, if you don't know, I'm a half a fucking century old. Yeah, I was 50 on April 9th. I know a lot of shit. But after 35, you tend to resonate more with your rising. I don't know why, but from my experience, that's what I have seen. It's just a thing. Oh, see? But yeah, if you're not familiar with Vedic astrology or Eastern astrology, basically take your sign and take a step back in the zodiac. So Aries would be Pisces, Taurus would be Aries, and so on. Does that make sense? Yeah, somebody went through a divorce or a breakup and it was not pretty. And now somebody is defensive. There could be communication that seems like it's very defensive. Someone feels the need to defend themselves against other people's chatter. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's weird. Ooh. I just got a little dizzy for a minute. That was really freaking weird. And my nose is itching. Okay, that usually means my guides are like here. Sorry. I don't have a runny nose. It's just itchy. Jackie, I think Oscar bailed on us. What the hell, man? Yep. Somebody is defending the path that they took in a situation. Or somebody needs to keep in mind, this can be something that's already occurred, is occurring, or maybe about to occur. My lives are ridiculous. Sorry, guys. Oh, goodness. Somebody's defending a choice that they made regarding a home and family situation. Things are being illuminated. Someone is becoming enlightened. And I think yeah. New creative solutions. Oh, okay. So something's being illuminated. Somebody, funny. Yep. Somebody's having that aha moment because something in here is triggering that. It's almost like the moment somebody is beginning, because somebody's putting someone on the defense. Like, you need to explain yourself because I know it's this way. No, actually, you don't. This is the whole vibe I'm getting off of this reading right now. Like, you think you know? You don't know shit. Why don't you sit down and I will tell you what the truth is? I mean, it's that kind of, and then when they find out, it's like, oh my God, I spent all this time pushing you away. And I didn't know the whole story. Like, this person realizes I wasted so much time being stupid and letting these other people like steer and manipulate me somewhere I didn't want to go. It's almost like having that yearning the whole time, but not having the strength. And I feel like this is an age thing. Not having the strength to do what you want. Or there's other stuff in there that shouldn't even be relevant, like, oh, I won't do that because money, and yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, sometimes it's a factor, but I'm not feeling that here. I'm feeling like money is not an issue in the freaking least. Because literally, I've got 3 cards out of like more than 20 that are earth energy. And they're not even like obvious pentacles, which is the funny stuff. All right. Ready for a rebel ending? Oh my goodness. All righty. Final messages. What will the commitment be? That's what I want to know. What the fuck is it? Hang on. Before we do that, I'm just going to pull a few, I promise. Ooh, somebody getting called out. Ego. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things. Literally, what did I just say? What did I just freaking say? Negative or fear-based thoughts. This is literally in a nutshell what I just said to you guys. I don't ever doubt my cards. 2 of fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships. Are you freaking kidding me with this? Did I not just... Wow. New partnerships or contacts. Continue to move forward. That's the other half of everything that I just said. Tripping out a little bit. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging. A new area of study. Right? I'm sitting here kind of freaking out right now. I'm like, I told you my guides came in. I freaking told you. Oh my God, that was wild. I love when that kind of stuff happens. Like, I have no freaking doubt. And Ariana, if you're watching, your candle is still back there and burning. Just saying. Okay, any final messages for my collective? He tried not to come out. Because somebody is in a sense of denial, like they want it, but they're not willing to open their mind enough to allow it to come in. Okay, so if you don't like swearing, now's the time to click off. Rebel deck, yeah. You are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. I don't know who needed that message. Ooh, Jesse Bonbon. Absolutely. Get some fucking sleep. Who needed to hear this? You're being an ass because you're fucking tired. Face to pillow now. Oh my God. I hate when they fucking call me out. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Priestess, you're awesome. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. Have the strength to change your world. So do it. Jesse Bonbon, thank you for the $5, love. I appreciate you. That warms my heart. It really does. You guys are going to like this. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. I love these cards. You are the best thing that ever happened to you. Ooh, $9.99. Damn. Thank you, Priestess. You guys are amazing. Right back at you. Love you guys. Thank you. Let me read this again for the people in the back, in case you didn't hear. You are the best thing that's ever happened to you. Don't ever fucking forget that. And if anybody makes you feel like shit or like you're not enough, that is the time to say, kick rocks. Anybody who makes you feel less than is not your tribe. Anybody who, when you walk into a room, feels like they remove the oxygen, that is not your tribe. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Just saying. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. Damn, yes. And you know what's really funny about that? And the reason I'm so excited, Omar, Priestess, and Jesse Bonbon, and to everybody in the room right now, because literally, I'm telling you, I've had signs out the wazoo lately, and I'm tripping the hell out. My boss told us roughly a week ago that he just got promoted. Well, he was appointed to magistrate in our area in Superior Court, which means, yeah, I have to find a new job. But so this was a week ago, right? So like 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, haha, because he was talking about hiring a new employee, and then he had these interviews and he was lagging off. And I didn't get it at the time, but he was already talking to the judge about potentially becoming the magistrate in that court. So, long story short, I try. Y'all know I'm long-winded. I can't tell a damn short story. I'm incapable. Anyway, like a week before he announced this, I'm thinking, I was just sitting there one day and I was like, I love reading my cards. My subscribers fucking rock, man. I was talking to my friend Shale, speaking of rock, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, fuck, if I ever lost my job, I was going to tarot full time. Week later, he says, I'm closing the office in 6 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck? Enjoying my little blurbs here and there. I get ready to give my 2 weeks notice and get a job offer today. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is freaking amazing. Congratulations. Jesse, I could not agree more. You called out your calling. I did. I manifested this shit. I did. So, yeah, that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. This is the universe card right here, right? Oh, rising sun, thank you so much. Much love right back at you. All right, any final messages for my people here tonight in the chat? I don't think I can make this any more clear. How many cards did I say for the people in the back? One more time. It wanted to make an encore. Okay. You are the best thing that ever happened to you. I don't know who's here right now who needed to hear this, but there it is. Go easy on your ass. Buy your own damn drink. Oh, thank you so sweet. You guys. Oh my God. See, this is why I come here. You guys make me so happy. You really do. You're my tribe. That's it. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. Jesse, thank you for staying here for so long for my antics. Ooh. You got a feeling that you just can't shake. Who is this? I know it's somebody here right now, and there's more than one of you. There's at least 2 or 3. Shout it out. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. They're speaking loud and clear. Damn! You think someone's lying? They are. Whoever came to mind at the moment that I read that card, that is for you. Just saying. Stop talking. Ooh, talk about going hand in hand. Someone's lying. Stop talking to them. Holy crap. Shut your mouth and listen, because the truth, see, that's the moon energy right there. Somebody's trying to hide some shit. They're trying to sugarcoat it. They're trying to deceive you with their words. Close your ears and pay attention. This is what's called being woke, my friends. 10-10. I'm digging it. Your boyfriend's lying? What are they lying about? And you know they're lying. Just when I freaking said, if you think somebody's lying, they are. You ready for this? You can't make this shit up. It says, fuck, shit's about to get real. fuck, you need your people around you. Guys and like bowel movements and farts. His kids and ex and issues that he doesn't want to commit. Yeah, no kidding. I walked away from pain. Good for you, everybody. Omar Priestess, you, man, you're tickling me, man. And again, you've just got a feeling you can't shake. Do you guys not see me shuffling these cards? I mean, seriously. Same cards keep coming back out of the deck. That is a clear indication from spirit. If that message in particular is something that you're vibing with right now, listen. Because somebody is here tonight, like, I know they're freaking lying. Like, you can't put your finger on it. It's intuition. You know intuitively that they're lying, but they haven't actually brought anything out yet that has revealed their true motives. Does that make sense? But you know, like deep down in your core, you know. And the more you step back and not engage, you're going to see. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. My ex cheated. Hi, Jackie. Thank you, love. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for coming tonight. I love you so much. Sleep well, dear. And that, my friends, that is my cue. And guess what? He's at home with his wife and kids and ghosted me and tried to get me. Woo! Holy crap. You know, how have I been following you for so long and not been active in your YouTube? Well, you know what? Actually, I have not done a lot of lives. It just made me uncomfortable, but I'm starting to like get into, I'm coming into my own. I'm coming into myself. So I'm feeling a little bit stronger and I'm feeling like this is more something I want to do on a more regular basis. Probably not for 2 hours, but yeah. But I appreciate you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I know your time is precious, and I'm really flattered that you guys chose to spend a little bit of it with Oh my goodness. You guys. Oh, I wish I could, but it's 9:15 here, and this old broad needs to get some shut-eye so I don't look like a hot mess in the morning. Oh, when you didn't do any reading. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all your generosity. You guys, thank you for your super chats. I love you. Thank you for thinking of me. And could be back tomorrow. I'm still seeing how my energy is, but Sunday for sure. CC Sunday Sass. We're going to make that a regular thing. So thank you guys so much for showing up. If anybody wants a personal reading, innerlighttarot1111@yahoo.com. Also, I have 2 shirts and a coffee mug. I'm going to do a reveal when they come in for my new merch. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I would never dare keep the shit. Well, I may keep one piece. I am kind of a coffee fiend, but we'll see. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. You guys know where to find me. Love you. Thank you so much for coming, guys. I hope everybody has a beautiful night. I'm going to be praying for your situations, anything that you need, positive thoughts. That's all. Thanks, guys.